Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Monotui, coach of the Tampa Bay Luxrays, and today I'm bringing you guys our Pokemon Draft World Cup Match 2, this time versus Frank Trode. If you don't know what this whole thing going on is, the Pokemon Draft World Cup, definitely check out the little teaser video we left a little while ago. Also, definitely check out Raikkoen's channel for some more information. He'll be in the description below. Basically, this is game 2. Last game we had Houndoom instead of Mega Cloyster. Not Mega Cloyster. I wish Mega Cloyster. This time we swapped out Houndoom for Cloyster, and we are going up against Frank, who, as you can see, has Kecleon, Whimsicott, Crobat, Manaphy, Excadrill, and Lanturn. Very spooky team. We have our Mega Heracross. I believe this is the standard 4 attacks Mega Heracross. I think I'm jolly to outspeed Adamant Excadrill. We have a Life Orb Gengar. I believe it is 3 attacks Will-O-Wisp. We have our physically defensive Gliscor this time. We have an Unaware Clefable, meant to kind of take on the Manaphy. Not 100%, but it can take on a decent number of Manaphy sets, which is really nice, and it's very difficult for him to beat a Calm Mind set, because I do have Seismitoad, so it should be able to beat it 1v... I should be able to beat it 1v1 regardless. I have a Shell Smashing Natural Gift Electric Cloyster, which is really cool. I made that for the Manaphy, which is fun. And then I have, I believe, a physically defensive... specially defensive Rindoberry Seismitoad, meant to take on... I can take a +3 energy ball from Manaphy, set up rocks, knock it off, etc. I can take a hit from Whimsicott, hit it with a sludge move, or a poison move rather, etc. So that is a little bit of a team breakdown. I'm going to lead with my Seismitoad as Frank decides to lead with his Whimsicott, and I am not afraid of getting Giga Drain, so I'm just going to go for the Stealth Rocks right here. Actually, no, I'm going to switch out because I don't want to take Grass Move. I'm going to go out into Clefable. And I'm going to switch out here. This is kind of tough to switch into, because Kecleon's really scary. He's going to end up going for the Stealth Rocks. I was kind of fearing the Iron Tail there, but regardless, he's going to get up his rocks. I'm going to get up my rocks in the following turn, which is totally fine. Here, he can go for the Energy Ball if he wants, but he actually goes for Scald, and I forgot to put Water Absorb on this thing, so I'm really doing great this tournament in terms of my intelligence, but he's going to end up burning me with the Scald, which is crazy because Manaphy doesn't get burns, but here I'm going to go out into my Unaware Clefable in case he wants to go for the Energy Ball, or if he wants to set up a Tail Glow. He has only revealed Scald so far, so it could be anything. And as you can see here, he is going to go out into his Excadrill, as I believe I just throw up a Wish. And with that Wish being up, I'm then just going to make the safe switch out in my Gliscor. It can take anything this thing wants to do. If it Rapid Spins, then cool, I can just fire off an Earthquake, because he doesn't have great switch-ins to this Gliscor, actually, which is really nice. It's Quake Edge, so it hits everything neutrally. Quick Edge with Poison Jab, so as you're going to see, he's going to send in Whimsicott as I go for the Stone Edge. I do crit him, which is not going to matter. As you're going to see here, he's going to Giga Drain, which does a lot of damage to me as he is offensive, but I will be able to knock him out with the Poison Jab on the following turn, which is really, really nice because that was a big annoyance to my team gone. And now, my Gengar is in an even better spot. So he's going to send out his Manaphy here. I have to make the switch back out into... I'm actually going to go out into Seismitoad, expecting the Ice Beam, as he actually goes for the Scald. And here, even though I'm at 34%, even though I'm quad weak to it, I can tank this Energy Ball, and then I believe get off an Earthquake or an Earth Power? Scald. I'm going to go for the Scald in order to fish for the burn, and I do get it, which is awesome. So because he has Energy Ball, I know he's not Calm Mind, so my Clefable should be able to wall this thing, which is really nice. I'm going to go out into Gengar here, which he has very little switch-ins to, and I believe on this turn I'm going to go for the Sludge Wave or the Shadow Ball. Sludge Wave. Sludge Wave expecting possibly the Kecleon, but I'm actually packing the Energy Ball on this Gengar, and as you're going to see, the Sludge Wave did enough to the point where Energy Ball will now be able to knock him out, which is really nice because Lanturn was also kind of an annoyance to my team. It stopped my Cloyster a bit. Now he's going to send out his Kecleon, and I'm going to switch out into my Clefable. Because the Manaphy is weakened, I don't really need this thing as much. Like, obviously, Excadrill beats it, Crobat can beat it, Manaphy's weakened, so I don't need it necessarily, but he doesn't have a move to hit me or to knock me out at that point, so that's really nice for me. I believe on this turn I either throw up a Wish or I pull a double. I do pull a double out into my Gliscor, predicting this, which is really nice because now I can just fire off an Earthquake and basically get a lot of damage off onto something, as he decides to actually stay in and Rapid Spin as I go for the Roost instead, trying to keep this thing healthy for the Crobat, because Crobat can possibly sweep me. I do not have a Flying Resist on this team, but he's going to send it out here. And he's going to go for the Banded Brave Bird, but because I'm physically defensive, I will be able to tank that hit, and I will be able to hit him up with a Stone Edge, and he is now in range of rocks. Not that I have a way to get them back up again, but I can now just roost up. If he decides to keep Brave Birding me, he will end up losing that bet, or he'll end up losing his Crobat, and I'll get my Gliscor back to a good amount of health. He's going to send in his Manaphy here. I need to keep my Gliscor around because it's key to beating the rest of his team. And as you can see, he just fires off a Scald. He is going to get another burn, which, not the biggest deal in the world because I'm just letting my Clefable go anyway, so that I can get a free switch out into my Gengar, which is exactly what I'm going to go out into. Could have gone into Mega Heracross, but decided it was still a little bit more useful because I can live an Aerial Ace from Excadrill, I can live anything from Kecleon, can live anything from Manaphy later on. I'm going to go for the Energy Ball. Good neutral play in case he went, he was either going into Kecleon or he was going into Excadrill. Energy Ball hit both of them. Here I missed the Will-O-Wisp, which definitely sucks, and he's going to be able to knock me out with the Ice Punch. Not the worst thing in the world, but like it would have been nice to burn this thing. I could have lived the Ice Punch, could have maybe like hit him with another move afterwards, but this does give me a free switch out into my Mega Heracross, and I can just click Pin Missile and knock something out basically. Like Crobat didn't want to switch in, Excadrill, nothing wanted to switch in on this thing. And then he is now going to go out into his Crobat as I pull the switch into my Cloyster because if he Brave Birds, he kills himself. If he U-turns, also fine. And as you can see, he is going to go for the U-turn, and then he's going to go out into his Manaphy, which I thought was kind of weird, because now I just click Ice Shard and kill him, but I guess he wasn't expecting me to have Ice Shard, but Cloyster's doing things, that's cool. He's going to go out into his Excadrill here, and I could have gone for the Shell Smash, that would have been the smarter play, but I expected him to kill me, and he didn't, because I forget how bulky Cloyster is on the physical side, so I'm just going to Ice Shard him twice, and let me kill me with the second Iron Head. And this will allow me to get a free switch out into my Gliscor, which now wins the game, because there is absolutely nothing he can do to win unless he has HP Ice on both of his Crobat and his Excadrill. I go for the Roost there, in case he tried to Iron Head, get a lot of damage on me, put me in range of Brave Bird, but as you can see here, that's going to do not enough, and I'm just going to be able to Roost off the damage. I'm going to do the same thing on the following turn, let him kill himself with Recoil, and then I can go for the Roost, get myself healthy enough, and unless he flinches my Gliscor to death and flinches my Heracross a couple times, he will not be able to win with this Excadrill. So he's going to go for the Iron Head, does not do enough, and I'm going to be able to knock him out with the Earthquake. So that was a 2-0 victory over Frank for the Pokemon Draft World Cup. Definitely a better game than the last game, played a little bit better, did not be a complete idiot this time. And yeah, I think this team showed off what it's capable of. Gliscor did a really good job. Clefable was really helpful this game. Gengar, he had no switch into, or no very good switch in, besides like Kecleon, which I could have burned. Everything did its job really well, and that's something I'm very happy about. So that was Game 2. We will be back tomorrow with Game 3. If we win, then we have a good shot at making it into bracket play. If not, then we are out. So I hope you guys are looking forward to that as much as I'm looking forward to playing that game. So thank you guys very much for watching, and I will see you then.